Now let's turn to Sri Lanka, where counting has begun in the country's presidential election. It's hoped the new leader can repair the country's finances after its economic collapse 2 years ago, which sparked mass protests and toppled the government. There are a record 38 men standing for president. Well, my colleague Samira Hussain joins us live from Colombo. And Samira, as always, I know you've been following this throughout the day. So counting polls have now closed.
Well, polls have now closed and they're going to begin counting in just half an hour or so. And they're going to begin by counting any of the postal ballots. Then they're going to move to the ballots that have been cast today. Now, as you rightly pointed out, there are 38 candidates that are all vying for president. And so it's a lot of potential people who want to be president. And that means it's just going to take a lot longer to be counting those ballots. What they do here in terms of how the system works is that you select your first choice of who you would like to see as president, and then you move to your second and third choice. And because of just how many people are running or how many candidates there is a sense that it's actually going to have to go to people's second and third choices, which means that the counting process is going to take a while. So we're not expecting results until sometime on Sunday.
So not expecting results until sometime on Sunday, but when it comes to the results, this is being seen as an election to overcome that economic turbulence that Sri Lanka has seen recently.
Absolutely. 2 years ago, there were mass protests, and those protests eventually overthrew the government at the time. And it was an economic crisis that was sparked because largely due to financial mismanagement by the government at the time. Fast forward to now, you have Sri Lanka that is under billions of dollars of foreign debt. And so that has really been passed on to everyday people. So taxes are much higher, and the price of goods, everything from food and medicines, has become a lot more expensive. And so really this election in terms of issues is really all about the economy and which candidate people believe that can ease the financial burden on people right now.
An election about the economy, as always. Samira, as always, thank you so much there, reporting live from Colombo. Samira Hussain, much more from Samira throughout the day, and obviously tomorrow when the election results come in.